Hello everyone, it's Sunday, March 15th, and we are in the beginning of the COVID-19 coronavirus social distancing. But the clipboard here says that we've got to plant some peppers today. And in a time of crisis like this, if we can't trust the clipboard, who can we trust? So I've got my forceps, my seed packets. We're going to do 4 types of peppers here, labels that we already prepared, and 4 peat pods. And I'm going to put 3 seeds in each of these. So I will get those ready now. All right, we'll put in the last of the ahi rico seeds here. Push that in, kind of flatten down the media, and that'll do it. And the seed packets say to plant these all a 1/4 inch deep, 1/16 to 1/4 inch. And the way that I get that correct is the forceps that I like to use. The tip is a 1/2 inch long. So if I'm going to do a 1/4 inch, I'm going to do just half of that in depth. Okay, so that's it for these. We'll just take them inside, and that'll be it for today. All right, down here in the grow room, I've got the peat pods with the peppers. On my flats, on my heat mats, which are turned on. And I've got the lights and the fans ready. I've got my spray bottle of water on standby. And as for the list here, we've got our first plantings of the year done. It's Friday, March 20th, and I am so ready. I went to Menards, I braved the social distancing and all that. I got 15 bags of compost, and I'm ready to prepare my garden soil. Unfortunately, I took this out and tried to stick it in said soil, and it's rock hard. It's Friday, March 27th, and I've got seedlings here, peppers that I started on the 12th. Oh, sorry, 12 days ago is when I started them, not on the 12th. And we have, if you look closely, our first sprouts. So cayenne's coming up, Tabasco, ahi rico, and it looks like lemon drop, but maybe a little bit too early to tell, so we'll see how those go the rest of the day. There's a little bit of mold on that one. I'm not too worried about that. These will dry out after they're done sprouting, so I'll take this cover off. So yeah, really excited about that. Things are looking good. We'll go outside later today, and we will put some new compost in the garden beds, and we'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. It's a little bit later on, and it turned out to be a pretty nice day. It's in the lower 50s, and some clouds, but mostly sun. Before we start amending the soil here, I just want to show the trellises are kind of damaged. Over here, it's completely disconnected. So I'm going to take these down so we can fix them before the season starts. And also they have to be removed if we're going to put our cold covers on. I don't know if we're going to need those yet. But I also wanted to show, if you look down in here, where can I find one? There's one. There are chives that are starting to come up. So that's kind of fun. If you look at the side of the bed, these are 2x4s, and you can see that the top one's completely exposed in this bed, and in some cases, a lot of the second one. Same thing over here. So that's why we're going to mix in compost to bring these up to the right level and to add some organic matter to the soil. So we'll get working on that. Okay, so we've got our compost here and some gloves. We took the square foot grids off of our garden beds and removed the trellises, knocked down the gates, and pulled out all the roots and stuff. This is our oregano, which we decided to remove and amend the soil, then put it back in. Same with the chives. So it might ruin them. Not sure. Bad planning by me. But anyway, yeah, so Stephanie's just working up the soil with the hoe here. And then once it's all nice and loose and cleaned up, we'll start mixing in the compost. And then we'll put everything back together and it'll be ready to plant in a couple of weeks. So here's the big bed, nice and refreshed, compost mixed in, cleaned up. Over here, one of the square foot beds. Stephanie's still working on the other one, but you can see the oregano we put back in. I'm confident that'll be okay. And that's it for today. So more to come as the garden progresses.